Hi students, my name is Mrs. Corey. I am your high school counselor and the teacher for Finding Your Path 3 and Finding Your Path 4. Some of you may recognize me because I have been the high school counselor at VAVA since the beginning. This is my third year now as the high school counselor, but we're very excited to add another counselor this year. Dr. Bookert is going to be helping our 9th and 10th graders, and I'll be working with you, our 11th and 12th grade students this year. So I wanted to take a minute in this video to welcome you and also to tell you a little bit about myself and a little bit about this Finding Your Path course. A lot of you may be thinking, what in the world is this class? I did not sign up for it. So I just want to tell you a little bit about what it is all about. So first of all, I'm Mrs. Corey. This is my third year with VAVA, as I said. I have been a school counselor for 5 years, and I have a family here in Williamsburg, Virginia. That's where we live. My husband Stephen and I have been married for about 18 years, and we have 2 boys. They are both in middle school. I'll have a 6th grader and an 8th grader this year. So we're really enjoying it here on the East Coast. I'm originally from the Seattle area, so this is a bit of a change for our family. And my husband is in the military, so we've moved around a bit. We spent 7 years in Hawaii prior to coming to Virginia. So when you see that really odd 808 phone number come up on your phone, you'll know that that's me calling you when it says Honolulu, Hawaii on your cell phone. So please pick up if I'm calling you. But I just wanted you guys to know a little bit about my family and just where we're from. So I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you guys this year. In addition to counseling, I also am a swim coach. I swam in college, so I do coach after hours. I know sometimes I'll get phone calls from you guys at 6 or 7 o'clock at night, and I'm not available at that time. I do coach 2 different teams in our local area, and my boys are involved in a lot of sports, so we do spend a lot of time with our different activities. But I'm very happy to be a part of this VAVA family and so excited that you guys have joined us this year as well. I do want to welcome all of our new students. When we first started VAVA 3 years ago, we had 170 students. This year we have close to 500, maybe even more than 500 as we're accepting new enrollees right up to the start of the school year. So just want to welcome you guys who are joining us this year for the first time, and I hope it's a great experience for you all. I want to tell you about Finding Your Path. So Finding Your Path is a non-graded course, and it's not for credit. So you don't get credit for this course. There are no assignments that are required, and so you may be thinking, why in the world would I go into this class ever? I want you to think of Finding Your Path as the counselor's office. This is where you're going to go for a lot of resources, and especially as you're approaching your junior and senior year, you're going to need to know information about the SAT, the ACT, how to fill out a college application, or the FAFSA. There's a lot of information that's going to be extremely important for you guys as juniors and seniors, and this is going to be your resource. I will have a folder in the student resources portion of the course that has forms that you may need, whether it be a letter of recommendation request or information about SAT and ACT registration dates. All of that will be in the resources folder. But in addition, I will be pushing out an assignment about once a month. The first assignment that you guys will see is just a little bit of information about graduation requirements. For those of you who have been in Finding Your Path 1 or 2, this is all kind of review. You've already done this in your other courses, but it's just a slideshow to let you know what the graduation requirements are for the standard and advanced track diplomas. And for those of you who have done it previously, I will let you know that there are a couple new changes this year. Nothing major, but there are some changes regarding verified credits and SOLs that you'll want to make note of. And then also we're going to have a senior portfolio required this year. This is our first year having a graduating class at VAVA, so we're excited for those of you who are in the class of 2020. But there's some new legislation with the state of Virginia requiring students to do a senior project and portfolio. That will be part of your 12th grade English course. So you'll learn more about that from Mrs. Demick. And I hope I'm saying her name right. She's new this year, but she's going to tell you a little bit about what that portfolio looks like, and it shouldn't be too difficult of a task for you guys. But I do want you to read through the Finding Your Path version of the diploma and graduation requirements so you're very familiar with everything that will be expected of you prior to graduation. And then, as I said, about once a month, there will be another assignment in that course. So it may be looking at timelines for tests like the ACT or SAT. It may be information about how to fill out a FAFSA form or how to apply to a college. A lot of great information that you won't want to miss. So I do ask that even though you're not turning anything in for a grade, please make note of any assignments that are pushed out through Finding Your Path. They're crucial to your success. both as a student at VAVA, but also beyond, because of course we're focusing more in your junior and senior year on college and career readiness, and also preparing you for the workplace after school. So we just want to make sure you have all the resources you need to be successful. If you ever have questions about your course schedule, your graduation requirements, or even any college or career readiness prep questions, I am the person to go to for that. You will also have a high school advisor. Mrs. Clem is going to be working with our 11th and 12th graders this year. So she'll be your first point of contact for any other questions regarding anything at all, whether it is about taking some vacation time or how to log attendance or check your grades. She's going to be able to help you navigate through some questions you have as a new online student. And will also be available to keep you on track if you're starting to fall behind on a class or need some additional resources. So I know you'll get familiar with Mrs. Clem this year. She's going to be a great addition to our team. But again, feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions regarding your schedule or post-secondary plans. I look forward to working with each and every one of you this year, and I just want to, again, welcome you.